come in the name of peace.
Yo, what's up guys, Daddy Furious, and I too come in the name of peace. Anyways, as you guys know, right now I'm playing the King of 𝒟𝒹𝓆𝓇 KVK with Ragnar Prime and all that good stuff, and entering this KVK I had no idea what it was going to be about, and I wish I knew some stuff sooner, so I would have had a perfect beginning, a perfect start with no mistakes. So consider me as a pioneer, as a founding father of this KVK, cause bro damn. Because I was one of the first people who got to play and experience this KVK. In this KVK, in King of 𝒟𝒹𝓆𝓇, everything is huge, except Kingsland. So Zone 4 is huge, Zone 5 is huge, Zone 6 is huge, and Kingsland, well, it's smaller than my nutsack after busting out in winter. It's really small, you can just see the size comparison. So basically, march speed plays an important role in the beginning of each zone, especially Zone 5 fight. When that zone begins, you need fast marchers to be able to get to your objective, to the forts you drop in that zone, faster than your enemy. Like, this is very important. You can just go watch our Zone 5 fight with 𝒟𝒶𝒹𝓿𝓈 Kingdom, and you will see why march speed is very important in the beginning of that zone. The second option is to have a bunch of whales to random TP, and they need to get lucky to be able to teleport around those objectives, those forts, and to defend those forts with their lives, right? So basically, it's just a task of whales, and majority of people cannot afford doing that, to random TP on the wrong territory or no territory at all, and not be worried about getting rallied or swarmed to 0. So for these people, march speed is even more important, and in that zone, you have around 15 to 20 minutes of marching time to be able to get to your objective depending on where you drop your forts, right? And by the way, before that zone opens, a group of stratagems become available to you, and one of them is 10% march speed for all of your marches. So that is a small help, and I will get to that in a second. But for now, let's talk about the Holmgang, aka the Gangbang event. This event, exclusive to Kings of 𝒟𝒹𝓆𝓇, is basically Sunset Canyon, but instead of individually, it is teams of 3. So you create a team and invite 2 other members to join your team, or you join others' team and make a team of 3, and then go ahead and compete against other players in this KVK. And in this Sunset Canyon, let's say, all the buffs from normal canyon apply, including crystal tech buffs. So yes, that applies too. So for example, you can bring more troops from the call to arms tech, and that affects your team power and makes you stronger in this event. So you saw my team power is almost 40 million, and rank 1's team power is almost 55 million. The difference is crazy. And unlike the normal canyon, in this event, all governors are given automatically by system T5 units to compete instead of T3 units. Right, now what is the number that you see on the screen? What is this 69? Why everything has to be sexualized? Basically, in this KVK and in the Holmgang event, we have 2 sides, Vikings and the English, and that number displays how many teams from each side are in the top 15 in the rankings. And by the end of each round, the side that has more teams inside the top 15 ranking gets 3% march speed for 7 days. That is pretty much a small reward alongside the major reward, which is coins. And using those coins, you can buy stratagems in this KVK. That is pretty much this whole system. So we have daily rewards and we have round rewards, which gives you even more coins by the end of each round. And here's an example of how you challenge other teams and get yourself to higher ranking. Some tips: don't challenge the teams from your kingdom because it will hurt them, right? And they will get less coins. So always try to hit teams from other kingdoms, especially your enemy kingdom. By the way guys, with the year coming to an end, we have GOTY Awards for Rise of Kingdoms. So Governor of the Year and Creator of the Year. And I made it to the nominees of the Creator of the Year for the funniest short creator. And I would appreciate it, like really, if you guys could go and vote for your in-game daddy Furious. Really, I would appreciate it quite a lot, and that means a lot to me. So all you have to do is just go to this website, log in with your latest ID, and go down to the creator section, go to the funniest short creator, and vote for the 6'1", funny, handsome, and gorgeous me. One of them was true, the others were not. Anyways, that's about it. Really, again, I appreciate it quite a lot, and back to the stratagems. So, the stratagem shop. Here we have a variety of stratagems, from green, the cheapest, to red, the most expensive. So green ones, I would say they are more economic, and they are more for farm accounts, for reinforcing the rallies and garrisons with your farm troops. And purple ones, they are more for field, right? They are more for open fielders and also for rally and garrison players. And red ones, Well, I would say they're a majority for rally and garrison players and for swarmers and basically the high spenders. I would say the average open fielder like you and me and many others don't need the red stratagems, and we are good to go with purple ones, and they're also cheaper, costing us only 1,000 coins per each. So if you are a rally or a garrison lead or a swarmer, you need to have a really good team inside the Holmgang event so you can get a lot of coins to be able to afford these stratagems. Right, also as you can see here, in total you have 6 slots for stratagems, and not all 6 become immediately available to you right when you enter KVK. They open gradually over time with the Chronicles. So if you go to Chronicles, you can see that 2 unlock in this chapter and the other 2 unlock in the previous chapter before this. That's 4, and that means when you enter KVK you have only 2 slots to work with. So in total 6. Also keep in mind that you need to have all of your marches inside your city before you can equip one of these. And of course you can sell or recycle them in the shop, but you will get less coins in return. By the way, a thank you and a shout out to JST Rabbit from 365 for this infographic. These are basically the best ones to have by the time Pass 7 and Kingsland comes around. You can also find this picture on my Discord, link down below. By the way, you can get even more coins by going and raiding English and Viking camps, and these things are scattered all over the map, so they're easy to find, and you can do these with your alliance to go and raid them, and you get 150 coins along with some other goodies, and then there is a cooldown just like the normal barbarian keeps and camps in the home kingdom and other KVKs. Right, next about bastions, it's just as usual, there is no buff, you can just upgrade them and get crystal mind speed boost. That's about it. What else we have on this tab? We have the trailer for this KVK. It's just a cinematic, which is cool. Then we have the domain overview for domain 1, domain 2 and domain 3. Next we have Hall of Heroes, which you can see your dead troops and how many you get back after end of KVK. And below that we have something new, which is basically for giving out tickets to new players to come into your kingdom after KVK ends. And the amount of points you get depends on how many dead troops your kingdom has in total. The more dead troops, the more points you get, meaning the more tickets you can give out to players after KVK. We also talked about the camps and zone 4s in this KVK and how you get to choose where you want to be positioned on the map in zone 4, and that depends on the pre-KVK performance of your camp and your kingdom. So if you get rank 1 in pre-KVK, you get to choose first on where you want to be on this map, and the best camp, the best zone 4 in this map is the one on the north, which gives you 3% all damage bonus, and then rank 2 gets to choose the second, and so on and so forth. And in total we have 4 camps in this KVK. Each camp has its individual and unique buff. Right, and finally the artifact for Ragnar Prime. This KVK you get access to this artifact, which basically turns Ragnar Prime into a cavalry or an archer or even a siege commander. You can get this artifact from the second chapter of Chronicles, pretty early in the KVK, it's like super early, and then you can put Ragnar Prime as a secondary commander, and then put this artifact on his accessory slot, and he becomes whatever you like him to be. Now I can't do that yet because my Ragnar is level 1, I didn't upgrade him, and this accessory needs him to be level 40 before it can be used. And one of the most popular pairings I've seen with Ragnar Prime turned into a different unit type is Hugh-cubing with Ragnar Prime. And here he becomes a cavalry commander, and it works like a charm on the open field and in the Sunset Canyon. The next popular pairing I've seen is Ragnar Prime with 𝒟𝒹𝒹𝓎 Prime. And again, it works amazing both on the field and in the Sunset Canyon. And some of you may still wonder, what is the point of Ragnar Prime? Why did he get added to the game so sudden? Well, he brought back the wedge formation back to life for infantry. That's about it. And that's also pretty much about it for this video. I tried to cover the most important parts for this KVK so y'all can enter smooth as butter on the butt cheeks and avoid common mistakes. Alright, any questions feel free to ask below. Don't forget to join my Discord, and don't forget to vote for Zari Furious. I really appreciate that. Until next time, take care and
peace.